Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with me, Diamond Racing. It's been a while since I've done my Zandvoort review. I've not came around to do my Monza review. It's been a very busy week, and as you can hear, I'm very sick. Just ignore the dogs, they're very busy today. There's the lovely Dachshund Amber. Yeah, cute dog. Yeah, there she is. Very cute dog. So yeah, let's get to my ranking of the Monza drivers from 20th to 1st, and it is the whole weekend included, the qualifying and the race. So just excuse me, I'm very sick, and I didn't watch the whole race because of reasons. So let's just get started. P20 is going to be Lance Stroll. Just been a bad week. I think he was last in qualifying, and his teammate was in the top 10, and in the race he didn't do as good either, so that's why he's there. P19 is Magnussen, again off his teammate in qualifying. In the race I think he was the last of the runners, so that's not very good for Magnussen. 18 or P18 is going to be Zhao Guan Yu. Now he had an okay race. I think his qualifying was also not that good. Maybe second or third last. I can't remember. But yeah, his race was also very anonymous in my opinion. P17 is going to be Logan Sargent. Again, off his teammate in qualifying, and in the race I think he finished P13. Yeah, when his teammate was doing very good. Albon has been very good, and Sargent is not extracting the best out of that car yet. So yeah, B16 is going to be a controversial one maybe. It's going to be Lando Norris. He had a shocker over qualifying. He was so much off his teammate, and that was very bad. And in the race I think he only got up one position or maybe two. He got past his teammate with the undercut, and that's it. I think he wasn't good enough to get past the Williams of Albon, and couldn't keep Hamilton up. So not a good weekend in general for him. P15 is going to be Yuki Tsunoda. I can only rate him with his qualifying. He had an okay qualifying. He was ahead of his teammate by less than 0.2 seconds. And in that case, I think he should have been much better, with Lawson being his first actual F1 weekend. So that's why it's only P15. P14 is going to be Esteban Ocon. Both of the Alpines didn't look any good, but Gasly was still better in both the qualifying and the race. And then he just disappeared like mid-race, or I don't know what happened. I think he maybe just had a engine problem, Renault things, you know. So yeah. P13 is going to be Nico Hulkenberg. Once again, he had a very good qualifying, but the race he finished like the second driver from the finishers, and also I think he and his teammate was the only two that was lapped that race. P13 is going to be P12 is going to be Pierre Gasly. Once again, like I said with Ocon, both Alpines didn't do as good, but Gasly was just better. But that's all I can say. P11 is going to be Checo Perez. Now he had a decent race, finishing P2, but those Red Bulls were just too quick for any other car, and he only qualified like P5 I think, P6, so that wasn't good. And yeah, so I hear things. P10 is going to be Charles Leclerc. He had okay qualifying, finishing P3. His teammate was just better than him the whole weekend. In the race, the only reason he fought Sainz is because of the DRS train that's so strong there, and I think otherwise he wouldn't be near his teammate or Verstappen in the whole race. P9 is going to be Hamilton. He had a very, very bad qualifying that hindered his race, but still he made the best out of it and finished P6, I think, if I'm correct. But also he got a penalty which counted against him. P8 is going to be Oscar Piastri. Very good qualifying, was so far ahead of his teammate with the lap times. That's how I rank the drivers in the qualifying, with the lap times, not their positions. And in the race, he had actually a good race until Hamilton forget to look right and smacked his front left wing off. So P7 is going to be the rookie himself, Liam Lawson. I'm a very big fan of Liam Lawson, and he's been very good the past 2 weekends. With his first full race weekend, he finished P11, the best of the second after our seat, which is incredible. So yeah, that's very good. And yeah, almost in the points. If someone in front of him just had a penalty or something went wrong, he would have been in the points. So very good from Liam Lawson in that worst car on the grid. P6 is going to be George Russell. A very good qualifying, outqualifying his teammate by a large gap, and then he had a okay race. Kept Checo behind for a while, but then he also got a penalty, which was a weird penalty, but still finished ahead. That was good. P5 is going to be Fernando Alonso. He had a decent qualifying. He got into Q3 while his teammate was last, and he did what he did. What he could have done. I think he finished P9. So yeah, I think that's what the car was. And yeah, nothing else I can say. P4 is going to be Valtteri Bottas. Now, Bottas had a very good actually race, very solid race, finishing the point for the first time I think in a very long time. And yeah, it was actually a very solid race for Bottas, but he did very good. So very good from him. Very glad for him. P3 is going to be Carlos Sainz. Now, some people probably put him in first, but the gap between him and Leclerc wasn't big enough in qualifying to put him so far. But he was my driver of the race. So yeah, it was still a very good weekend for Carlos. Was much better than his teammate and had a bit of Verstappen for a while, but then he made a mistake and that was the end of it. If he maybe had a faster car, maybe he could have won, but Verstappen is just too good. Talking about Verstappen in P2, Max Verstappen. Now, he had a very good race. His qualifying was okay, but the gap between him and Perez was also big again. So, but you can see my dog's gonna bark now. Yeah. But in the race, he was very good. So nothing else I can say about Verstappen. Sorry, but in first place, it's gonna be Alex Albon. I think he did the best he could in the race and the qualifying. So he just had a perfect weekend in my opinion. Probably not perfect, but near perfect. So yeah, very good from him. Now we're gonna go through my F1 Fantasy. If you want to skip this and go to the predictions, you can. Perez gave me 30 points, which was okay. Leclerc 24. Sainz gave me 38. I wanted to put Carlos Sainz as my multiplier by 2, but I gave it to Norris. Albon was 12. Norris gave me 18 with the multiplier by 2. Aston Martin 17 and McLaren 44. Now, this is a very bad F1 Fantasy. Monza predictions, I only got 1 of the 9. One of the 9 correct. Norris was not a good driver. Williams was not as bad as what I thought it would be. Norris didn't get pole. In my top 5, I only got 1 right with Russell in P5. Albon didn't get P4, Stroll not P2, not even near it. Verstappen didn't get P2 and Norris not P1. And my wild prediction was Ocon outperforming Gasly, and that didn't happen either. That's why I just got 1. But let's go to my Singapore predictions. Hopefully this one was a little bit better. My good drive is going to be Red Bull. It's probably a weird one. I need the points, but I think Red Bull would be even more quicker than it was in the previous few races. My bad drive is going to be Nico Hülkenberg. I don't expect him to do well here. My poll is going to be Verstappen. Yeah, like I said, with the quick car and everything, Verstappen P2. Well, Paul, I mean. My top 5 is going to be 5th place Sainz, 4th place Leclerc, 3rd place Russell, 2nd place Perez, and 1st place is going to be Alonso. Now I think the car would be quick, but maybe Verstappen is going to make a mistake, because last year I think he made a mistake at Singapore, so maybe a little mistake, just a little, just give some people hope. And Alonso can get that elusive 33rd win. And my wild prediction is Albon will be in Q3. And that was the video. Once again, sorry for how sick I am. It's just a little bit shorter video. It's been a hard week. Buried my grandma this week and I'm sick now. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. I'll be doing my Singapore review this Tuesday after the Grand Prix. So please keep watching. Thank you for watching. I hope you're having a great day and you feel better than me. Cheers.